Ever since my video on Ishidasui, I've had people asking me, did you hear of Choujin X? Yo, you should read Choujin X. Yo, if you love Tokyo Ghoul, you should really check out Choujin X. Well, guess what, guys? I got Choujin X. It has been, I've been reading it online. Like, I think it's free on Manga Plus, if I recall correctly. But I've always wanted to get the physical volumes when it came out, and here it is. I did not open them. I kept them sealed just for you guys because I feel like, why would I rob me and you of this experience of actually getting the first two volumes and, just opening it with you guys. Now, we'll say off the bat, once again, I love his painting, rendering style, nice red and blue. Did a definitely more realistic style of painting for this. It's simple, but it does what it needs to do. And despite the very few chapters that are out right now, I don't know what chapter, we're like maybe past 15, I think. These are pretty thick. They were, Christ, 13 a pop, my god. Manga, I tell you, it's a long-term investment, and I guess I will invest getting manga to invest with my YouTube, so I guess I'll just, open these with you and make a video out of it. I don't know when I'm gonna upload this video. I still need to upload a few videos before this, I think, but just to, let me move this out the way. I need to upload a video talking about some changes, not really changes, but some things that are gonna happen with the channel. So, I don't know when that's gonna come out. Hopefully it's gonna come out before this video, but yeah. Choujin X. It has been a long time coming. Like, I love literally so much things about Ishidasui, his art style, his storytelling, that I had to go and get this. I like how he could still be a bit like zany and a bit goofy with his art, especially in this one. It's definitely the subject matter, I would say, is not as bleak as Tokyo Ghoul. At least for now it is, because the story could easily shift in tone. And main character Tokyo and his friend Azuma, I feel like this dynamic is very similar to, if you guys watched Devilman Crybaby, to the two main characters. I forgot their names. Give me a moment. Let me try to remember. It's Akira and Ryo. And I feel like that's where I feel like their relationship's gonna go to. Yeah, instead of ghouls, you have these Choujin or superhumans with different abilities. I will say it does lead to more, I guess, variety in terms of fights, because honestly, I think Tokyo Ghoul, while the ghouls are pretty cool, it was sort of only one way to fight with their Kagune. But this, our main characters see the syringe and they decide to just go for it. And yeah, it's definitely, the story has been not too heavy as of late, but both these, this is how they get their powers. They get it like through the syringe, and Tokyo gets the power up. You could say in that regard it's similar to Tokyo Ghoul in that the main character is pretty much ordinary, but because of an incident or an altercation, he goes through a transformation. And I will say, at the very least, I do like how Tokyo has a bit more personality compared to Kaneki did have a personality, that's a lie. I don't know, I feel like Tokyo, he's more human than Kaneki, if that makes sense, for me at least. Then we switch gears to this other character as she's running away from this smoke, Choujin. And again, it gets pretty goofy, honestly. Like, oh my god. I can imagine the story getting very dark with where it may be heading. Right now it's been pretty light. Especially with this guy. Like, look at this. This is so hokey, but Ishidasui will definitely make it work. And to be fair, like, I could go for a more lighter series after what Tokyo Ghoul was. The thing is about, like, with Tokyo and Azuma is that while they both injected each other with the syringe, we don't know if he had powers or not. I feel like wherever his story may go, it might go in a very dark way. I could easily imagine this guy turning low-key evil, or very high-key being an antagonist. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Alright, let's jump ahead because I'm not going to read the entire synopsis. See the snake Choujin. I wish they kept the colored pages though, like instead of leaving it black and white, because I would definitely appreciate that, because at least even Tokyo Ghoul had the pages colored inside. But yeah. It is a send-off. Okay, yeah, he does a full beastification transformation, and that's how it ends. A nice way to end the first volume. Volume 2. Do they have any? Okay, they do at least have an inside cover page. That's well appreciated. This group that they're in is sort of like the, I don't want to call them the CCG of this manga. In fact, I don't want to make too many comparisons to Tokyo Ghoul, since it's not fair to this series if I just compare it to Ishida's last work. But it's nice to see, I guess, some sort of parallels, like a group full of Choujins. Yeah, and the art is still as scratchy as ever, and I like it. Honestly, it's officially become the type of art style that I like. Again, people had an issue with Ishida Sui and the way he draws fight scenes. People think that his fight scenes are a bit too choppy, it's hard to read. I would agree to an extent. I will say these are a bit much, they're a bit more easy to read, since it's just shot, 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 like landing and running. It's not as crazy dynamic as Tokyo Ghoul, with lots of crazy choreography in their fight scenes. Although I will say, with these new powers, it does lend itself to, again, more possibilities. This is so freaky. A snake with human teeth. It matches that uncanny valley that's very disturbing. And Ishida Sui is good at disturbing. Oh yeah, and disclaimer, people, I saw a video on my manga collection, and people are like wondering, oh well, where do you read this? And I have to tell you guys, I read the manga. I can read Japanese, so I usually only get manga in Japanese since I can read it. And we get this before people, the rest of people, or English translations. So I just go ahead, because look at JoJo. JoJo only recently started doing part 6 and maybe 7 soon in English, and I can't wait that long, so I just collect them in Japanese because I can read it. Oh my god, this is so goofy. This is when they fully get instated. Well, this is when they wake up in this organization. Again, he seems to have come out normal, but I feel like there's some underlying thing he's either hiding, some secret he's not telling Tokyo, and this is either gonna blow up in his face, he's gonna turn into a villain. I don't know what it is. I'm waiting to see the turn. And that's like, what's your reason or purpose, I guess, for living, sort of, or what's your benefit to life, or something along the lines of that. And Tokyo, like a normal human, he doesn't really have that. He's just a normal guy that just gets propelled into this. Like, unlike Kaneki, and I hate to again bring up Tokyo Ghoul, but Kaneki felt like he had too much of a tragic backstory. Tokyo's just a guy that got, I guess, technically bullied and made fun of, but he still has a family. He's just a normal guy. And then we get sort of like an idea of who like the villains might be. And then we have this black and white. And the whole sinker, like this mini arc with this guy. What is he, the gravity Choujin or something? Because anything he hits with his ball or otherwise, like, just sinks to the ground. Which again, it leads to very cool fight scenes. Like how, like this, wherever he hits, it instantly gets sucked into the ground. That is a very interesting power conceptually. And then it gets added as a Choujin or a monster, as this is written. This is written very weird. And then he had to quit his career in baseball because, I mean, to be fair, once you're an overpowered human being, you sort of can't do things normal people can anymore. Oh my god, did we really have this much, like, pages? Like, each of us was able to do 2 full volumes. And yeah, his full beastification, he sort of loses his mind. Yeah, this story, it's going at a really nice pace right now. It's not too slow. Like, this is only the 2nd volume, and we're getting good fights. Well, not... Oh yeah, these are good fights, actually. I feel like Tokyo Ghoul, for some people, could have been too slow. Especially with dealing with Kaneki, since he was too passive and too reactionary as a character. Even Tokyo is more proactive right now. He's actually deciding to go against this guy. Much to his dismay, of course, but he does it. And then he catches the ball. And because he caught what he thrown, he sinks. And that's how Tokyo wins. And he's back to normal. Again, I love this scratchy style. It's clean, but it also has these scribbles that really give it a nice feel to them. And yeah, we're giving the implication of the big bad of the series here. I'm definitely curious where this is gonna go. So yeah. And see, you can definitely see some effects, like his reaction time now is top notch. But yeah, that was Choujin X. It's definitely something I'm gonna keep up with as the volumes come out. I'm not gonna do a video on every single volume I collect since like this is new. The first 2 volumes came out at the same time. I thought it would be a nice thing to show you guys. Speaking of new manga I also got I finally got the first 3 volumes, the special editions for Bakemonogatari. Now, if you guys want to see me open these and like go through them with you too, let me know in the comments. Or maybe you don't, or maybe you think this whole thing is absolute trash and you'd rather just see me do artist stuff. But to be fair, I do collect manga as for like an artistic standpoint because I do love Ishida Sui's art. It is very good. And to be fair, that's why I collect manga. Honestly, the art for most manga, especially seinen, is just very good. So yeah, Choujin X. I'm very excited to see where this goes. I can't wait to see like how the art's gonna be because again, this painting style I already like. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, like. If you want to subscribe, if you want to go right ahead, if you want to comment, that's fine too. You guys can do whatever you want. It's the new year, so there's gonna be, I need to upload a video announcing stuff, or letting you guys know what's gonna happen. So yeah, again, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.